So hello guys, today in this video we will be discussing about on-site emergency plan. We would be discussing about the purpose, scope, objective, its policy, its rehearsal. The primary purpose of the on-site emergency plan is to control and contain the incident and to prevent it from spreading to nearby plants. It is not possible to cover every eventuality in the plant, and the successful handling of the emergency will depend on appropriate action decisions being taken on the spot. It deals with measures to prevent and control emergencies affecting workers and others within the factory and not affecting outside public or environment. It is controlled mostly by the plant personnel, resources and equipment. Factory management makes and operates this plan. The main goal of the on-site emergency plan is to handle incidents and stop them from spreading to nearby areas in the plant. Since we can't predict every possible situation, the success of handling emergencies depends on making the right decisions on the spot. The plan focuses on preventing and controlling emergencies that may affect workers and others inside the factory without causing harm to the public or the environment outside. Plant personnel, resources, and equipment play a significant role in managing this plan, and it is created and implemented by the factory management. So now moving further, we will be discussing the scope and objective of the on-site emergency plan. So firstly, the scope of on-site emergency plan. An important element of it is emergency planning, that is to recognizing the accidents are possible, meaning the consequences of such accidents, and deciding on the emergency procedure on-site that would be needed to be implemented in the event of an emergency to control. Secondly, the objective of on-site emergency plan is to localize the emergency and if possible eliminate it and to minimize the effects of the accidents on people and property. The prime motto of on-site emergency plan is identify the probable cause of the accident and if possible eliminate it by a proper plan, and if it is difficult to eliminate then minimize the effect of accident to property and people working at the site. Okay guys, furthermore we will be looking to the purpose and policy of on-site emergency plan. The purpose of an on-site emergency plan is to protect persons and property of factories in case of all kinds of accidents, dangerous occurrences, emergencies and disasters happening. Then to inform people and surrounding about above happening if it is likely to adversely affect them. The purpose of an on-site emergency plan is to inform authorities including helping agencies, doctors, hospitals, fire, police, transport etc. in advance so that necessary precautions are taken before an event could occur which might have the potential of causing an emergency. Next is also to identify, assess, foresee and work out various kinds of possible hazards, their places, potential and damaging capacity and area in case of above happening. Then next is to review, revise, redesign, replace or reconstruct the process, plant, vessel and control measures if so assessed. Next is to work out plan with detailed instructions to cope with disastrous happenings based on your personnel, equipment and records. Then also to note the level of hazardous substances shall be minimized to the extent possible. Next is to establish machinery for rescue and recuperation operations, total loss control and prevention of harms and recurrence of the above happenings. Lastly, to ensure that absolute safety is achieved within the shortest time. So these were some of the points related to purpose and policy of on-site emergency plan. Nextly guys, we will be looking forward to one of the most important things of the on-site emergency plan, which is rehearsal. Merely understanding the plan will not be useful. Safety is an acquired talent which needs regular exercise. Therefore, the emergency plan shall be rehearsed, practiced for actions during emergency mock drill and practiced by probable and identified scenarios at regular intervals, followed by evaluation of response to test efficiency of personnel, equipment, and coordinate efforts and to increase the confidence and experience to operate such plan successfully. The personnel shall be properly trained for this purpose. Frequency of mock-up exercise as required by factory rules on site twice in year, off site once in year. However, it is desirable to organize more drills as a motivational technique and evaluate them each time for further improvement. After each exercise, the plan should be thoroughly reviewed to take account. Emergency plans, particularly for complex sites, are subject to continual updating improvement. So guys, this was all about on-site emergency, in which we discussed about some of the necessary points, which were the meaning of on-site emergency plan, the scope of on-site emergency plan, the objective of on-site emergency plan, the purpose and policy of on-site emergency plan, and lastly about the rehearsal. So guys, that's all for this video. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching, and for more videos related to chemical safety, industrial safety, process engineering, chemical engineering, you can subscribe to this channel.